Section 9 of The Empire of Business by Andrew Carnegie. This is the LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Wayne Cook. The Empire of Business, Section 9, The Three Legged Stool. There is a partnership of three in the industrial world when an enterprise is planned. The first of these, not in importance but in time, is capital. Without it, nothing costly can be built. From it comes the first breath of life into matter previously inert. The structures reared, equipped, and ready to begin in any line of industrial activity, the second partner comes into operation. That is business ability. Capital has done its part. It has provided all the instrumentalities of production. But unless it can command the services of able men to manage the business, all that capital has done crumbles into ruin. Then comes the third partner, last in order of time, but not least, labor. If it fails to perform its part, nothing can be accomplished. Capital and business ability, without it being brought into play, are dead. The wheels cannot revolve unless the hand of labor starts them. Now, volumes can be written as to which one of these three partners is first, second, or third in importance, and the subject will remain just as it was before. Political economists, speculative philosophers, and preachers have been giving their views on the subject for hundreds of years, but the answer has not yet been found, nor can it ever be, because each of the three is all important, and every one is equally essential to the other two. There is no first, second, or last. There is no precedence. They are equal members of the great triple alliance which moves the industrial world. As a matter of history, labor existed before capital or business ability, for when Adam digged and Eve span, Adam had no capital, and if one might judge from the sequel, neither of the two were inordinately blessed with business ability. But this was before the reign of industrialism began, and huge investments of capital were necessary. In our day, capital, business ability, manual labor are the legs of a three-legged stool. While the three legs stand sound and firm, the stool stands. But let any one of the three weaken and break, let it be pulled out or struck out, down goes the stool to the ground, and the stool is of no use until the third leg is restored. Now, the capitalist is wrong who thinks that capital is more important than either of the other two legs. Their support is essential to him. Without them, or with only one of them, he topples over. Business ability is wrong when it thinks that the leg which it represents is the most important. Without the legs of capital and labor, it is useless. And last, let it not be forgotten that labor also is wrong, wildly wrong, when it assumes that it is of more importance than either of the other two legs. That idea has been in the past the source of many sad mistakes. The three are equal partners of a grand whole. Combined, they work wonders. Separate, neither is of much account. Thus far, notwithstanding the differences that from time to time have unfortunately rent them apart, they have made the closing century more magnificent than all that have preceded it. Humanity, the world over, is better than it has ever been, materially and morally, and I have the faith that it is destined to reach still higher and loftier planes than even the most sanguine have imagined. Capital, business ability, and labor must be united. He is an enemy to all three who seeks to sow seeds of disunion among them. End of Section 9.